Nothing could have prepared me for just the sickening replies to this tweet. Like, I think the thing that is so mind numbing, mind maddening, crazy making, all of the words, is that people, human beings, have become so wrapped up in political ideologies, their worship of military industrial complexes, their obsession with nationhood, that they could see something like this, see that people are hurting, people are dying, and they could be so cruel as to comment below this post, that's what they get. I saw that shit and it was like a punch in the how could you think that? How could you see any person suffering and say that's what they get? These are innocent men, women, and children. These are human beings. They're no different than you and I. It could have just as easily been your family. It could have just as easily been your town. It could have just as easily been your country. And it could someday very well be. We see where the world is headed. And when you are dying in a hospital bed, completely ravaged by disease, when your entire lineage has been killed by a government in some far off place who doesn't think that you have a right to be alive, do you want the people of the world to say about you, that's what you get? It's like people have lost their humanity. That you could see a child suffering and think that it's just a byproduct of war. That you could see a man or a woman, a person of any gender suffering, asking you for help, and think that that's just what has to happen to them. How have you lost your humanity? How have you strayed so far from what it means to be a human being? Human beings have empathy. We see our fellow human being hurting and we say, let me help you. That you could see such horrors and think that that's just how things are. That's how things have to be. That's what's justified. That's what they deserve. That's the kind of language that all of the evil tyrants in our history books used. It is the same language, the same methodologies that the people that you violently say you're against, the people in history that you say, I would have stood up, I would have fought back, I would have been like my heroes in the movies, I would have fought back. That is happening again right now. And what are you doing? You're commenting below this, saying that's what they deserve.